American astronaut Neil Armstrong was the first person to walk on the moon in 1969. That's more than 50 years ago. India has a long and rich history of space exploration with a focus on low-cost, high-impact missions specifically to the moon.
आज चंद्रमा को आगोश में लेने की हमारी इच्छा शक्ति और संकल्प और प्रबल हुआ है और मजबूत हुआ है और दृढ़ हुआ।
Why is getting a craft to the moon still relevant? And what does it mean for India? These are the core questions. Hello and welcome to The Core Questions. Humans have been studying the moon for centuries now, and in fact, it was ancient cultures that made some insightful observations about it. Ancient Egyptians believed the moon was a divine being, having the power to influence weather, tides, and even human behavior. The Mayans linked the moon with fertility and agriculture. The moon was thought to be made of an incorruptible substance by the ancient Greeks. They called it lunar material, and they believed it was what gave the moon its dazzling aspect. The ancient Chinese, like the Egyptians, also thought the moon was formed of jade and was in charge of regulating water tides. Fast forward 10 to 15 centuries. NASA launched Apollo 11, the first manned lunar mission, in 1969. Neil Armstrong made the first human steps on the moon, ushering in a new age of lunar research. The importance of visiting the moon can be attributed to many factors. As the sole naturally occurring satellite of the Earth, the moon is a great place to research the formation of the solar system, the makeup of the moon's interior, and the effects of the moon's gravity on Earth. The moon is also a potential resource for humankind. It contains minerals and other materials that could be useful for development. The moon's environment could also be used to develop new technology that could be used in navigation, communication, and transportation. Finally, the moon continues to have cultural and religious importance for us today, just as it did for our ancestors. The Hindu god Chandra is a representation of calmness, tranquility, and purity. For Hindus, the lunar phases and cycles of time dictate our activities. The moon is also connected with God Krishna, who is depicted holding the crescent moon on his head. Coming back to moon exploration, what has India done? India's first moon mission, Chandrayaan 1, was launched in October 2008 with the goal of studying the lunar surface and looking for evidence of water. The mission was a major success for the Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, as it discovered the presence of water molecules on the moon. In addition to this, ISRO deployed the Moon Impact Probe, which landed on the moon's surface and collected data on composition and density. Chandrayaan 1's success inspired ISRO to launch a number of other lunar missions, notably Chandrayaan 2, which launched in July 2019. Since Chandrayaan 2 had a lander, rover, and orbiter, it was a more ambitious mission. The Pragyan rover was created to investigate the lunar surface and carry out various scientific experiments, while the Vikram lander was planned to settle on the South Pole zone of the moon. Unfortunately, the Chandrayaan 2 mission failed when the Vikram lander lost communication with mission control just minutes before its planned landing. Despite this setback, the mission was still considered a success, as the orbiter was able to gather a wealth of data on the moon's surface and atmosphere. In addition to its lunar missions, India has also conducted a number of other space missions, including the launch of its first satellite, Aryabhat, in 1975. Since then, other satellites have been launched by the nation for a range of uses, including communication, navigation, and Earth observation. ISRO is working on Gaganyaan, which will send Indian astronauts into space as well.
An exclusive special cell has been created called the Gaganyaan National Advisory Council to monitor the planning, the preparation of this mission, which of course, as you would have realized, would be called Gaganyaan.
One of India's most notable space achievements was the successful launch of the Mars Orbiter mission, or MOM, in 2014. The MOM spacecraft, also known as Mangalyaan, was India's first interplanetary mission and was designed to study the surface and atmosphere of Mars. India became the fourth nation after the United States, the Soviet Union, and the European Space Agency to successfully reach Mars thanks to the mission's great success.
I congratulate all ISRO scientists as well as all my fellow Indians on this historic occasion.
India's space program has come a long way in a short time, and the country is now considered a major player in the global space community. We are in an especially unique position to make an important global contribution to space exploration in the years to come, with an emphasis on low-cost, high-impact missions and a dedication to pursuing cutting-edge research. Thanks for watching the Core Questions. Like and share this video and leave your comments below. Watch out for a new episode drop every Tuesday and Thursday. Until next time, this is Priyanka Deo signing off. Namaste.